Jake Paul has found himself at the center of controversy following his recent fight against boxing legend Mike Tyson, resulting in his suspension from the sport. The highly publicized bout, held at AT&T Stadium in Texas, drew significant attention not only for the matchup itself, but also for the implications surrounding it. While Paul celebrated his 11th professional victory with a unanimous decision over Tyson, the aftermath left many fans feeling uneasy about the circumstances of the fight. The fight, a collision of generations. The clash between Paul and Tyson represented a unique collision of generations, the young influencer against the seasoned champion. At 58 years old, Tyson was looking to prove that he still had the fire that made him an icon in the boxing world. However, as the fight progressed, it became evident that Tyson's age was affecting his performance. Despite showing flashes of his former self in the opening round, he began to tire, allowing Paul to leverage his youth and stamina to dominate the later rounds. The fight was historic, drawing nearly 70,000 spectators and becoming the highest-grossing combat sports event in Texas history. Yet, the aftermath was far from celebratory. Many viewers left the arena feeling that the matchup was more of a marketing spectacle than a legitimate boxing contest. Critics quickly emerged, arguing that it was irresponsible for Paul to fight someone as advanced in age as Tyson. This sentiment raised ethical questions about the nature of celebrity boxing and its implications for aging athletes. The aftermath and Paul's mixed feelings. In the wake of the fight, Paul expressed mixed feelings. While he acknowledged the respect he had for Tyson, he also admitted that the bout lacked excitement due to Tyson's reluctance to engage fully. Paul noted in interviews that he had expected a more competitive spirit, but felt that Tyson was merely surviving in the ring. This sentiment resonated with many fans who were disappointed by the perceived lack of intensity and competition. The Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation's strict guidelines were the basis for Paul's suspension. After an 8-round bout, both fighters are required to rest for a minimum of 24 days to ensure their health and safety. This means that despite his victory, Paul cannot step back into the ring until the mandated recovery period is over. Questions about future opponents. This situation has left fans eager for news about his next fight, although many are questioning the legitimacy of his recent opponents. Paul's rise in the boxing world has been rapid, and his win over Tyson has only added to his notoriety. However, the criticism surrounding this fight raises questions about the future of his career. Many are calling for Paul to face more active and age-appropriate opponents rather than continue the trend of fighting past their prime legends. Suggestions have surfaced that if he truly wants to be taken seriously as a boxer, he should challenge younger fighters who can match his skill level and physical condition. This shift could represent a critical turning point in his career trajectory, as fans and critics alike urge him to embrace more legitimate challenges. Broader concerns in boxing. The backlash against Paul is not just about the fight itself, it reflects broader concerns about the state of boxing and the exploitation of aging fighters for entertainment. Tyson's health and safety were significant points of concern leading up to the fight, especially given his recent medical issues. Many fans felt that allowing Tyson to step back into the ring at his age was a risky decision, and Paul's willingness to engage in this bout has drawn severe scrutiny. As the dust settles from this controversial match, it remains to be seen what the future holds for Jake Paul. Will he take the criticisms to heart and seek more legitimate challenges, or will he continue to capitalize on the spectacle of celebrity boxing? For now, he is suspended, giving him time to reflect on the implications of his recent choices in the ring. A time for reflection. This suspension could serve as a crucial period for Paul, allowing him to consider the trajectory of his boxing career. The criticisms he faces are not merely about this specific fight, they represent a growing concern among fans about the direction of boxing as a whole. Paul has the opportunity to redefine his path, moving away from the celebrity boxing image that has characterized much of his recent career. Conclusion. As fans and critics alike ponder whether this encounter will mark the beginning of a more serious phase in Paul's boxing career, the ongoing saga of celebrity boxing continues to unfold. The implications of his fight with Tyson may resonate deeper than immediate popularity or financial gain. Ultimately, the question remains, Will Jake Paul emerge from this controversy as a more serious contender in the boxing world, or will he continue to thrive in the realm of spectacle? The world of combat sports is ever-changing, and the choices he makes in the coming months will significantly impact his legacy. As the lines between entertainment and legitimate competition blur, fans are left to wonder what the future holds for a fighter who has become synonymous